Oh, look, Bretonnians, but now 370k up. That is a lot of money. Do we actually have decent stars? We don't have chainsaws, but we have Griff. Griff isn't bad. Griff would leave me 50k, which means I could get Griff and a wizard. Griff and a wizard is really, really not bad, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Fender benders. That would be fun. 11 fend. I do have 0 guard at this point. Yes, that is just Blood Bowl 2 actually. Let's have a look at them. Where is your team value at? Guard, stand firm. Okay. Block. What's this? Strip ball. Okay. A frenzy. Fair enough. A real passer with kickoff return. Not too scary. One bench. Griff is a great star. He's got Blodge, a strength 4 and agility 4, sure feet, sprint, and fend. I'm not sure Sotras. I never actually played as the... I only saw one guard on the team. That is good. That is very nice. Griff is really a very great player to have around. So because he has sprint, sure feet, and blodge, he's really reliable, unlike most star players. You will have to pick up the ball once with him, but most star players they suck because they don't have block or they don't have dodge. He will do with them. Loner actually bothers you, but with Griff, Loner is not really a problem. Because everything that you want to do with him, he already has a skill reroll for. And that's what makes him good. A blocker with Strip Ball or a blocker with Mighty Blow? I'm going to blitz the blocker with Mighty Blow. That sounds like a good idea. Actually, if he doesn't go down, I might even foul him. Because I've still got 12 players, and there should be a dirty player among them somewhere. Yes, there he is. So let's not get surfed here. My opponent doesn't have tackle, so I don't mind exposing my catcher too much. Griff doesn't have sure hands though, so even with agility 4 I will want to keep some guys back here. Let's switch these guys up. No, I need him there though, for the foul. Didn't I have another blitzer? Or I was missing one, wasn't I? Yeah, this makes sense. The weather is still good, alright. Oh, he's also got movement 7 like a normal blitzer. So let's see. I can get this far back. Let's just do that already. You mean you feel go for it with reroll so often? Well, so far so good. So, getting a block on this guy is not as ideal as it used to be. I will be going here just for the screen. That's nice. Go fend next to my guy. That sounds like a good idea. The reason I want this block in is that it helps me get an assist and blitz from this angle, which in turn should help get the foul in. And it's good. Nice. So this guy will assist, A3 in here, and Mac will blitz the stand firm guy. Wrestle, you say? Okay. Now I will go and do the pickup thing first. And he succeeds. That's basically the only role where a loner should be bothering him. Now I could foul this, but that would leave me in a tackle zone, which means that this assist effectively gets cancelled. So it's a naked foul, so to say. That's not really too appealing, so I'm going to settle for hiding him here. Let the opponent come around a bit. He's not going to swamp me completely, and I have a 7-4-4-8 blodge sprint your feet guy. Just gonna get a drink. Be right back, guys. Here we are. So Griff is kind of like Slidley in a way, that he has the skills that you actually want him to have, like block, like guard, in this case like block and dodge and agility. So most inducements, not just stars, but most inducements are deliberately flaky. The wizard requires a 2+ for the lightning bolt or a 4+ for the fireball. Chainsaws require 2+ and and with loner that's pretty bad. Do I ever get dauntless on humans? I could see myself taking it, sure. Humans do somewhat struggle against the real strength teams, so yeah, sure. I haven't yet, but I definitely wouldn't rule it out, no. So he hasn't bothered to foul my blow guy. Maybe because he sees enough value in this defense. I could really do with some guard or some damage. This guy has wrestle, so I'm not about to blitz him with the ball. How safe can I get here? Am I willing to go there? I think I am. If I go down on this block action, either the other guy will too, or I don't suffer a turnover. So this is already a reasonably safe cage-ish thing. And if he goes down, that's even better, because then I don't need to. I still need to get this corner safe though. Whom to foul? Frenzy guy, he looks foulable. Still a cold foul, but at least on a good player. If I fail it, the catcher might get served, I suppose. Actually, the catcher might get served anyway, so I think I'm better off trying this. And it's good! Now it's no longer a cold foul either. One die on a guard, stand firm. Sure. Yeah, it's good. Nice. No damage, but that's okay.
Finish him!
Just a KO. Okay. No send off though. Nice. And good turn, really. Pretty decent. It always kind of scares me when they stand up and they're still colored white, so it looks like they can act. You're like, did I forget someone? Did I leave someone on the corner of my cage? But it's just that they haven't ended their action yet. I think Cyanide really should add a third color to indicate the player currently acting. Hey there, Mystic, welcome back. So obviously, with an effectively rookie team, 400k up is quite a ways, but getting both Griff and the Wizard, I'm not feeling too bad about this. Besides, I'm playing against Bretonnians. Nice, Blackseed. Hey, Muldripster. Been a while. Nice to see you again. Captain Breton, I like that. Nice. So he is pretty sturdy here. Don't quite seem to get the damage, but then again, I haven't taken any punches myself either. So the main reason I haven't bothered with the private leagues too much is that Cyanide's matchmaking system will put you up against more and more weird teams the higher your team value goes. And since I like playing as big teams, that's kind of a problem. Bit of a risk here. And no results. Go here. I do get another block, but again, risky. But it's good. Follow that. Fumble doesn't have Bretonnians. It's about the only thing it doesn't have. Where's his frenzy guy? Oh, right. Didn't I? Yes, I removed the frenzy guy, of course. That was my whole master plan. So in that case, I can quite safely go down here. So fumble isn't hard to understand, it just doesn't look very spectacular. If you go over to my YouTube channel down below, if you look down here, you can actually click the YouTube's thing. You can see what fumble looks like. I've put up a couple of fumble games on there. Let's see. Does he have guard here? He does. That is freaking annoying. So I've used my dodge reroll, so I'm not making any more dodges. Getting here seems sensible. Screen this guy off a little. Fumble is faster and in that sense much more efficient. Ah, I missed this guy, so this is still a half die, huh? Yes. So let's just see if we can kill a lineman then. Nope. And fend. Damn you, fend. All of these have block or wrestle, so half die is really out of the question. So Aguirre, I guess Plasmoid is your prophet then? I don't mind wrestling with you. That's cool. So I'm somewhat stuck-ish here. But, you know, with a player like Griff, you can be confident that you will find a solution. Well, good for you, Aguirre. I guess that means you're Plasmoid's account then, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sprint your feet even, so I can make some go for it if I want. And Dauntless does a thing. Even without an ogre, I get to suffer from the Dauntless. You mean an actual fist-to-fist fight, huh, Jimmy? So we're on turn 4, which means I don't have to rush per se. But I think it's a good moment to start thinking about moving ahead. So let's get one guy down here. So if Griff goes there, nah, this is not too nice. These guys are kind of tied up now. So Griff will need more friends than I can give him right here. Guard here? No. Well, then I really only need one guy to screen with. So I will need to do this block first. Booger! Yeah, that's better. Because that way I have this guy free to move with after the blitz from Griff. Which I really do want to have. Nice, so I can't follow this, but I have sprint sure feet, hooray. So I really only need 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. One go for it. Come on, Griff, you can do it. Oh, look, sure feet. Gotta love that. And here we are, somewhat safe-ish. That was the plan. So we've got some blocks still. Let's just do another one of those. Follow. Next to this guy, sure. Stay there. So we've got one more player. And I don't really like this spot. Although I'm not getting surfed there. I think. No, that would be very, very elaborate. It's okay. And I suppose, oh, that's not a one die, that's a catcher. Right, well then I might as well finish the screen here. I'm not sure actually whether I uploaded that, so it could be somewhere in my Lizardman. I would expect it to be in my Lizardman playlist. Let me check. Let's see. So this would be a good moment to remind you that if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. I post just about all my past games there, and it's a good place to watch some good Blood Bowl. Let's see. Lizardman. Don't think so. I will have a look after the game. Closer look. It certainly was an interesting match though. We both had some really, really lucky moments in that. So it's turn 5 for me. A bit early for... Let me think. Ideally, I just stall this out and use the wizard on the second half. But let's see if I can make that. Hey, wrestle. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I only need actually, I think I'm going to go for a surf here. That doesn't sound too bad. Question is what to do. Yes, like so. One going for it for a push. Oh, that is a pity. It's a POW instead. I'm not going to reroll that. Well, let's at least put some pressure on then. Oh, it's not that much of a pity. I would disagree, Sotaraz. I think the lightning bolt is the main asset of the wizard, provided that you... So let's mark this wrestle guy at the very least. This is a decent block to make now. The guy does have block, so both down would kind of suck. But I've got him. You can go here. No, don't steal my star player points. So I prefer the lightning bolt on very agile teams. If your opponent has a very strong cage, fireball might be better. But a lot of times your opponent will be screening more than caging, and then the fireball is not as good, and the lightning bolt will actually do a lot better. Come on, let's kill some linemen. Nope. This guy is something of a threat, because Dauntless. And with the catcher, obviously I'm not blocking him, so I'm just screening him off a little bit. Go here, I think. Yeah, that looks alright. So we've got a block with nothing here, and a block with nothing here. Let's just do this one first. Push, I'll follow that. So I could foul, but that would mean a 4+3+ dodge. I'd rather stay here and mark this guy. Yeah, great logic there, guys. Just waking up my laptop here. Good. Actually left him a half die with wrestle. And he could even make that a 1 die. This guy goes... Well, let's not say too much here, because my opponent was in the stream before. I'm not sure whether he is now. And we have a short interruption. Where are you from, Biggles, by the way? This match does need more fouling. I agree, Sean Man. Because both the Bretonnian and the human team are good at fouling. In fact, I've even got a dirty player somewhere here. Hunter. Yeah, so he's making the 1 die with wrestle play. Good, using a reroll there. Oh, that's nice. Hey, look here. Did we say serfs? I can see a double one here, potentially. Although, I'd rather not waste the strength 4 blitzer. Or this guy, but... That's one going for it. But I will not need the... I won't need my blitz action, so I can actually free up the catcher. Catcher is a good sacrifice. Good, got one out. Let's see. So you go here. And let's get a surf. So my high elves have a record of 13-0-0, except they also have 3 crashes. Oh, stand firm, idiot sage. Ah, damn it. Okay, so much for that idea. Brilliant. Really, really brilliant. Right, so at least I can foul something, and I've got the ball pretty safe. I've already moved my Mighty Blow guy. Yep, check the skills. Don't be a noob like me. You're absolutely right. I can't actually foul a guy either, because the one who's going to block him down is also the one who should be doing the fouling. That turn didn't go nearly as well as I would have liked. Let's just get in here before I roll both down there. Nope. Well, I suppose I can foul with someone who doesn't have Dirty Player, since I've got a bench anyway. Whoop. Guess not. Haven't really decided yet. Goodbye, Killer Orc. It's not a game unless Killer Orc gets at least knocked out, right? Oh, it's not a game yet. Lucky me. Yeah, SPP, sure. Well, to be honest, Biggles could do with the skill. True enough. Ah, Biggles getting marked now. Are you listening in? Are you sniping? So let's see. Mark this. Mark that. This guy's got guard, which is a pity. Ah, drat. Go down, come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Go down! Yes, that's better. Now, stun would be ideal. Oh, look! Well, KO is also acceptable. So, this is a blocker. This is turn 7. I think I'd rather try it now. And then... they're not even close. Nope, no good. This is not crucial, neither is this. Let's do the handoff. No, it's bad. It's actually really bad. The bounce is also terrible. Well, this could be interesting. So I now get to pick up on a 3+ with reroll, turn 8. Hopefully, because Griff, obviously, with Loner is not reliable either. that's the risk. Well, you know, worst comes to worst, I go into second half 0-0 with a wizard and Griff to snatch the ball with. Still not terrible. Well, it hasn't gone bad yet, but it could definitely be better than this. Interesting. So if the ball bounces out, it could also be pretty terrible. Pick up fail, pick up fail. And oh wow, would you look at that?
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes.
So that's good. Yeah, I don't really fancy any of the other blocks, to be honest. Let's just score here. Nice. That went well. The joys of failing and then luring your opponent. I don't really fear the Bretonnian one-turn touchdown too much. Let's not put the thrower on the line of scrimmage. In fact, let's not put newly skilled guy in the game at all. Ever since I've had a thrown rock kill my strength 5 block guard Dark Elf lineman, I've been very careful who goes in the reserves box, basically. Am I worried enough about a one-turner to put them apart? I am. Well, even just marking the ball, he was going to get blitzed off with 2 dice, right? And this way, Biggles, you got the touchdown. You skilled. Look, here you are. It's all skilled up. Fumble is free. Yes, Sean, man. It's basically donationware. So over the years, I've spent probably about 150 euros-ish on Fumble. But all of that is on a voluntary basis. Oh no! Oh no! I'm pretty sure that's not the case. One size more. And down goes Larson Boss. Well, whatever. Oh, and a lineman with 2 skills. Well, good thing the first one isn't Dirty Player then. Another plus strength, huh? Wouldn't you like a plus agility to be more like Griff? Hey, no bad mouthing Fumble. They've been making a greatly effective game available for free with a very small team, like 1 guy, and I'm very happy that they did so. They've provided a good place to play Butt Bowl when no one else did, and the fact that Cyanide now offers a product that at least looks good and offers reasonable functionality doesn't mean we should talk down to the people who've been doing great with very little resources. Yeah, so the 2 best coaches over on Cyanide actually only recently joined Cyanide and came from Fumble, which is not that surprising, really. Right, so he's got 3 players who can score, but 2 of them have agility 2. and the other has wrestle. No, Don Chump just played Chaos, basically. Underpants, huh? I never knew.
Fatality. Medic! Medic! I love this doctor!
Let's consider chain pushing options. He's not going to get a guy down here, so that's quite alright. He could split through here, I suppose. It's still a long way off, to be honest. And apparently I'm giving some free time to think because my connection dropped for a couple of seconds again. Yeah, those things happen, the Black Seed. Let's just go here and screen off this side. Get an extra tackle zone on him. Kind of like that. Yes. So let's see him pull this off. It's definitely not impossible. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3 plus, 4 plus. At the very least, it's going to require like a 5 plus dodge or a 5 plus catch. 5 plus pass or a 5 plus catch, I mean. Let's see if he can make that. He does have a reroll. I actually kind of like the idea of an apothecary that can make matters worse. I think it really fits the Blood Bowl fluff, right? You come to your apothecary complaining of a toothache and you wound up having your leg sawed off or something. So I would actually like a rule where the apo is a reroll of the complete casualty with a bonus so that it gets easier to get a better result. But if you get the new result, you have to keep it. So for instance, you get a bonus of +5, where on the D8, if the +5 takes you to the next level, then yeah. So that's a 6 plus catch. And he doesn't make it. Good. Right, now we can get on with business as usual. That was a pretty decent half. That went quite alright. Got the stall in. Got a good player out on his end. A KO, but I don't think it was a very important play. Peasant passing play. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that sounds good, Squirrel Dude. That sounds very good. So I've lost only a rookie lineman, and he's lost a blocker and a blitzer. Good. Griff on the LOS. No, thank you. He's kind of relevant for my play. The way Cyanide always manages to screw up which guys are on the line is amazing. It's so silly. So let's see. Lineman here. I suppose I don't mind if he tries blitzing my catcher, who has blodge. I don't mind losing the thrower too much because I have Griff. I would prefer that over losing the dirty player at this point. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm actually up a player. He has a guard, so let's split this up. That way he has to use all the players. This lineman, you mean? That's dirty player. Thanks for the follow, Rody Afro. So Biggles, what skill would you like to have? I'm not guaranteeing I will give it, but you know, if you prefer guard over mighty blow, or mighty blow over guard, or maybe tackle, I could consider doing one of those three. I don't really know Fluff all that well, to be honest with her, so I find it very hard to answer that. I've never been too well read in the whole Blood Bowl literature. Hi. Oh, kickoff return, sure. Well. Well, I'm not going to give him piling on before a mighty blow. He can actually mark here. That would be interesting. I suppose with blodge it's not even that unlikely to succeed. Although these guys have fend, of course, so if I... let's... dirt in my mouse, sorry. Let's not think about this too long, shall we? But I can blitz with this guy, like so. Either way, it's going to require a 3+3+ on Griff's side. I think I'd rather push than wrestle at this point. More marking going on here. So I'm not going to foul, which means this guy is suddenly fit for posting over here. Did he get his frenzy back? Oh, that was the last guy, wasn't it? No, he does have a frenzy. Well, in that case, going here is probably pretty decent. Keep my catcher here. I guess I am going a bit all in on this. If I use dodge reroll here, I'm not going to make another. Same goes for there, but I don't. So I get to actually continue this. And same goes here. If I use sure feet, I will stop running. But as long as I don't use sure feet, I will just keep going. I could actually consider using the lightning bolt at this point. Although I'm not sure it's actually a turn. But I'm not going to. Oh, wow. So if he didn't have Loner, I would have considered rerolling that. But that was a very, very nice bounce. So, Biggles, I could let you pick between tackle, mighty blow, and guard. So I guess since you already mentioned you want mighty blow, then I'm not going to give you piling on, but those three are all good enough that I'm willing to get them to you. Oh, is this a block? Interesting. So he's just going to pick up with this guy, I guess. Fend is a thing, yay. I think you might be ignoring the ball a bit here. Oh, he wants to guard and then block. Nope. Yeah, actually. He's just going to ignore the ball. That's interesting. Well, if I roll agility or strength, I will take it. If you want me to skip movement, I might, but agility or strength I would take, yes. Actually, with movement, I would just make him a ball carrier. Sure hands, dodge on doubles. Yeah, Griff did great. Griff did fantastic. He's a champ. Well, so the nice thing is I only had to take some small risks every single step. And I could choose to stop the action as soon as I used the skill reroll. Right, so Sean Man, if you're relatively new to the game, I would say join the 145 club in League. If you feel that you're quite experienced, you've got basically the choice between League, where you can play in fixed leagues, Ranked, where you can choose your opponent. Just make sure the opponent doesn't choose you in a way that will disadvantage you. Let's see. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he can't score. Griff could. I suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could pass to Griff after he blitzes this guy off the ball. That might be acceptable. Let's just mark everyone though, because I really don't want him to recover from this if the move that I'm making fails. Everyone might be a bit much considering my options. Does he have guard in here? He does, but only there. So I'll move here, block the guarder. Thanks, Wetter. Evening, Scooter. Personally, I might not have used stand firm there, but that's all cool. So I am going to go for that play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, that's bad. If I don't get him down with Griff, I won't make the touchdown quite as easily. I don't get him down. Well, that's a pity. In that case, I will try and pick up with Griff himself. On a 3+. With no... Yeah, a wizard might have been good actually here. I'm often quite... Yeah, I'm gonna loner this. And loner fail. Fair enough. Yeah, the wizard would have been good here actually. Oh, bugger. Yeah, you're right, Viper. I was so focused on the fact that I could get the ball without using the wizard that I didn't think of just doing it safely. Yeah, that would have been better. This time he does roll the POW. Fair enough. I've left a bit of a hole here. Yeah, I never played in those days, Aguirre. I actually started playing in the same week that Fumble introduced CRP. So I've played, I think, 2 games of LRB4. Ooh, that was an interesting reroll there. So now that I failed getting the ball without the wizard, I might still consider trying it with the wizard. Wow, Catcher is being a hero. Killer Orc, you rock. Ooh, he's already used his reroll, isn't it? Hasn't he? That was 2011 Aguirre weeks. So let's learn from that mistake and fizzle a lightning bolt. No, it doesn't fizzle. So I guess marking the ball with Griff and then picking it up with the Catcher is not bad. Although, you know, the pickup might be a bit safer with the Catcher, but strength 4 blodge is just so good to have the ball with that I'm going to go with Griff anyway. So relative to some people, I am pretty new at the game, but you know, counting someone's experience in years rather than a number of games doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. So I have played just about 3,000 games since then, so I guess it's not that surprising. And pick up success. I am going to make a go for it here, just to get away from this guy, because sure feet is a thing. Right, so we've got a block there which would free up this lineman, but I need to cancel this guy, so let's do that. And here we go. Now, I doubt someone who was watching the stream before would disconnect from it now. Getting this guy down would be very nice. I still have my reroll for this turn, I think. Oh, I also have a 2-die here. Definitely worth doing. Yes, excellent. Go here, follow, yes. Screen off these guys. Very good. So I suppose I could just dodge out. Go there. Oh, down he goes. Yeah, sure, I'll reroll that. Thank you, Soteraz. I'm glad to get that little insight into your psychology. Blocking these guys will result in a situation that's worse than the current one. So I think they're good where they are. Yep, let's leave it at this. Ooh, that's not a good start of your turn there. Yeah, I have been accused of hacking once. That was kind of funny. To be honest, it was a lucky game, but you know, if you understand how the probabilities in Blood Bowl work, you will realize that extreme luck doesn't have to be too extreme, basically. Well, thank you for the post hoc justification then. I guess we could do with a little more drama. Maybe I should just start calling Jimmy names. No, I don't get contribution from IKEA for the water glass or the blackboard behind me there, or like the rest of my house. But yes, there is a lot of IKEA stuff here. Oh, he did concede. Oh. Well, that was interesting. Now I don't have to score with Griff. 130k. Well, that's just about maximum. So I won't be able to make this much. Two linemen got the MVP, but one of them skills. That's going to be another dirty player. First off, let's see what Biggles rolls. Come on, be good. Interesting. On my humans over on Fumble, I decided not to take any dodge, basically. Leap would be funny, yes. It's not as silly a suggestion as it sounds. Blodge is tempting. But if I decide to go Blodge now, I basically have to decide to go Blodge on all of them, in my opinion. There's very little use for having a team with only 2 dodge on it. So you either want to make a decision when building your team early on that says, I'm going to get dodge on everyone who can, like I did on my Saurus, because you've already got a ton of skinks who will have dodge anyway. If you decide not to, then you really shouldn't get any. Frenzy is definitely interesting for this guy. So jump up would be good if he already was close to piling on, but when he doesn't even have Mighty Blow yet, exactly, Hippotom, thank you. So at some team value, you're gonna face 1, 2, or 3 tackles, right? And I mean, aside from dwarves, just even if you ignore dwarves, most teams will realize at some point by facing elves that they need tackle. So you're going to wind up with an opponent who has 2 or 3 tackle. So if you have 2 or 3 dodge on your team, he's going to get optimal use of his tackle, and you're not going to get a lot of use of your dodge. But if you have 7 or 8 dodge on your team, then all of a sudden his tackle are not going to be able to his tackle are not going to be able to cut it. So he will be able to use all of his tackle, but you will still be able to use a lot of your dodge. So that's the reason I tend to either go for dodge on all doubles or dodge on none of them. Yes, that's the counterpart of it, Sean Man. Diving tackle is an option because he's strength 4. I don't really like it too much though. Cool. I'm glad you do. So yeah, let's go with Dirty Player. Biggles, how would you like to be a Frenzy? Killing skill, the best killing skill is Frenzy, Biggles, I would say. Exactly, Witter. If he couldn't get Stand Firm on normals, I might consider Sidestep. I think I'm going to skip the doubles. Yes, that would be a silly man. I will do a for shits and giggles team soon. Just do some bullshit. Whatever kills the other players 4 star player points. That would be my blow. Certainly. So with Frenzy, plus strength is really good because it allows you to get 2 dice on the follow-up a lot more often. If you remember what the yeah, nice, Aguirre. If you remember my opponent who had Frenzy and got himself into trouble with it because he would get 1 die on the follow-up, so that guy would not have suffered that if he that guy would suffer from a lot less problems if he had strength 4. So there, the ability to serve the opponent gets a lot better. And interesting to note is that Frenzy is actually better against Blodge than Tackle is, provided you're not willing to use a reroll on the action. So I have to say that I'm leaning more and more towards Frenzy here, even though it's really the roll of doubles that made me think about it. You know what? I'm going to go with Biggles' choice. He said kill something for star player points. Here we go. Biggles, since you're my #1 supporter, I'm going to go with what you picked. Mighty Blow it is.